The ghosts of the 2017 presidential elections came haunting the former IEBC Commissioner Boya Molu during the vetting session in the National Assembly for the Public Service Commissioner nominees, with MPs interrogating him on the failure of the IEBC. Molu insisted that he shouldn't bear the entire blame on the nullified election, but admitted that the challenges faced then shaped up their work experience and delivery during their tenure.
Whole truth and nothing but the truth.
It was a date for the former IEBC Commissioner and a nominee for Public Service Commission Boya Molu before the National Assembly Labour Committee. Molu coming into face with the 2017 presidential elections as MP sought to understand what will be the new thing he seeks to bring on board after the nullified presidential election. On his defense, Molu said the experience shaped up the working of the commission and he deserves another chance.
Remember the turbulence that came with the 2017 election, that elections were actually nullified by the Supreme Court.
Yes, I'm aware.
So even anybody who had taken part because it was nullified, anybody who had overseen that election should not have had business doing any other thing to do with the election or any other serious business in this country again. Because the highest court in the land nullified your election, which you oversaw. And in any other serious democratic country, you are not even allowed to continue working anywhere, or you should not even apply for another job.
So, given that circumstances and the fact that a public servant should not be personally held liable for something done in good faith in the process of discharging his or her duty, I don't think I should be barred from holding another public office, because under our constitution, one have to be removed under Article 75(3) for one to be barred from public office.
It did not end there, and the question of his academic credentials also cropped up in the vetting process. Kilifi South MP raising pertinent questions on the credibility of his credentials, but Molu put a spirited fight, insisting that he has capacity to deliver in the same office despite of efforts to block him, even from the petitioner who sought to have him barred.
Have you mastered the game of getting some of these positions, like the one of being a member of the Public Service Commission? A member of the commission is a very, very serious position. Looking at the kind of surgical measures that we would wish to introduce to the public service.
Where the Supreme Court, the High Court, guided that single term of 6 years in Article 256 relate to particular office, in particular commission or independent office, in line, and that is how they observed. So I think it was a misunderstanding of law that led to that. So I submit that the committee dismissed the petition.
Meanwhile, former National Transport and Safety Authority NTSA Director General Francis Major, who also appeared before the committee, has vowed to implement stringent measures to address the issues of fake academic papers and ghost workers in the public sector.
You can text and get your results. Why don't we interface Public Service Commission with the Kenya National Examination Council? We don't have to wait so that after 3 years you are asked to verify or to certify documents when the database is readily available. An interface with those two systems, even at the point of application, will reject somebody with fake results.
Others who appeared before the committee include Mary Kimonye, who is nominated to serve as PSC Vice Chairperson and braved tough questions from the committee, MPs urging her to withdraw her candidacy for the sake of fairness and diversity. Others who appeared before the committee include Mary Kimonye, who is nominated to serve as PSC Vice Chairperson and braved tough questions from the committee, MPs urging her to withdraw her candidacy for the sake of fairness and diversity.